Tyler Perry is an American actor, filmmaker, and playwright. He is the creator and performer of Mabel Medea Simmons, a tough elderly woman, and also portrays her brother Joe Simmons and her nephew Brian Simmons. Perry's films vary in style from orthodox filmmaking techniques to filmed productions of live stage plays, many of which have been subsequently adapted into feature films. Medea's first appearance was in Perry's play I Can Do Bad All by Myself, 1999, staged in Chicago. Perry wrote and produced many stage plays during the 1990s and early 2000s. His breakthrough performance came in 2005 with the film Diary of a Mad Black Woman, which he wrote and produced as an adaptation of his stage play of the same name. He also developed numerous television series, most notably Tyler Perry's House of Pain, which ran for 8 seasons on TBS from 2006 to 2012. In 2011, Forbes listed him as the highest paid man in entertainment, earning $130 million between May 2010 and May 2011. In 2012, Perry struck an exclusive multi-year partnership with Oprah Winfrey and her Oprah Winfrey Network, OWN. The deal featured scripted projects such as The Haves and the Have-Nots. In 2019, he produced the political drama series The Oval for BET. Outside of his own productions, Perry has been cast in numerous Hollywood films including Star Trek, 2009, Alex Cross, 2012, Gone Girl, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Out of the Shadows, 2016, Vice, Those Who Wish Me Dead, 2021, and Don't Look Up, 2021. Perry has also done voice acting for animated films such as The Star, 2017, and Paw Patrol, the movie. Perry's films and shows have cumulatively grossed over $660 million, and his net worth is an estimated $1 billion. Despite commercial success, his productions have received criticism from critics and scholars who believe his films perpetuate negative or offensive portrayals of African Americans, along with the critical reception itself being largely negative. In 2020, Perry was included in Time's list of the 100 most influential people and received the Governor's Award from the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Additionally, he received the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award from the Academy Awards in 2021, and was inducted into the Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame the following year. Tyler Perry was born Emmett Perry Jr. in New Orleans, Louisiana, to Willie Maxine Perry and Emmett Perry Sr., carpenter. He has 3 siblings. Perry's childhood was described in retrospect as a living hell. In contrast to his father, his mother took him to church each week, where he sensed a certain refuge and contentment. At age 16, he had his first name legally changed from Emmett to Tyler in an effort to distance himself from his father. Many years later, after seeing the film Precious, Perry was moved to reveal for the first time that he had been molested by a friend's mother at age 10. He was also molested by 3 men prior to this and later learned his own father had molested his friend. A DNA test taken by Perry indicated that Emmett Sr. was not Perry's biological father. While Perry did not complete high school, he earned a general educational development. In his early 20s, watching an episode of The Oprah Winfrey Show, he heard someone describe the sometimes therapeutic effect the act of writing can have, enabling the author to work out his or her own problems. This comment inspired him to apply himself to a career in writing. He soon started writing a series of letters to himself, which became the basis for the musical I Know I've Been Changed. Around 1990, Perry moved to Atlanta, where 2 years later I Know I've Been Changed was first performed at a community theater, financed by the 22-year-old Perry's life savings of $12,000, equivalent to $26,879 in 2022. The play included Christian themes of forgiveness, dignity, and self-worth, while addressing issues such as child abuse and dysfunctional families. The musical initially received a less than stellar reception and was a financial failure. Perry persisted, and over the next 6 years he rewrote the musical repeatedly, though lackluster reviews continued. In 1998, at age 28, he succeeded in retooling the play and restaging it in Atlanta, first at the House of Blues, then at the Fox Theater. Perry continued to create new stage productions, touring with them on the so-called Chitlin Circuit, now also known as the Urban Theater Circuit, and developing a large, devoted following among African American audiences. In 2005, Forbes reported that he had sold more than $100 million in tickets, $30 million in videos of his shows, and an estimated $20 million in merchandise, and the 300 live shows he produces each year are attended by an average of 35,000 people a week. Perry raised a $5.5 million budget in part from the ticket sales of his stage productions to fund his first movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, which went on to gross $50.6 million domestically, while scoring a 16% approval rating at the film review website Rotten Tomatoes. Perry made his directorial debut on his next film, an adaptation of Madea's Family Reunion, and has directed all of his subsequent Madea films. On its opening weekend, February 24 to 26, 2006, Madea's Family Reunion opened at number 1 at the box office with $30.3 million. The film eventually grossed $65 million. Perry and his co-stars promoted the film on The Oprah Winfrey Show. As with Diary, almost all of the Madea's earnings have been generated in the United States. Perry's next Lionsgate project, Daddy's Little Girls, starred Gabrielle Union and Idris Elba and was released in the United States on February 14, 2007. It grossed over $31 million. Perry wrote, directed, produced and starred in his next film, Why Did I Get Married? Released on October 12, 2007. It opened at number 1, grossing $21.4 million that weekend. It is loosely based on his play of the same name. Filming began March 5, 2007, in Whistler, British Columbia, a resort town north of Vancouver, then moved to Atlanta, where Perry had opened his own studio. Janet Jackson, Sharon Leal, Jill Scott, and Tasha Smith appeared in the film. Perry's 2008 film, Meet the Browns, released on March 21, opened at number 2 with a $20.1 million weekend gross. The Family That Prays opened on September 12, 2008, and grossed over $37.1 million. Madea Goes to Jail opened at number 1 on February 20, 2009, grossing $41 million and becoming his largest opening to date. This was Perry's 7th film with Lionsgate Entertainment. At the request of director J.J. Abrams, also in 2009, Perry had a small role as the Starfleet Academy Commandant Admiral Barnett in Star Trek, which opened on May 8. This was his first film appearance outside of his own projects. Perry next wrote, directed, and starred in I Can Do Bad All by Myself, 2009, a film structured around his Madea character. This was Perry's 8th film and it also made number 1 at the box office. In 2009, Perry teamed with Oprah Winfrey to present Precious, a film based on the novel Push by Sapphire. Why Did I Get Married Too? The sequel to Why Did I Get Married? Opened in theaters on April 2, 2010. It featured Janet Jackson, Tasha Smith, Jill Scott, and Malik Yoba. The film grossed $60 million domestically, with $29 million made the opening weekend. Perry directed a film adaptation of Entezaki Shange's 1975 Korea poem for colored girls who have considered suicide when the rainbow is enough, which was released in theaters November 5, 2010. He appeared in the stage show Madea's Big Happy Family, which toured the U.S. as a stage play and was released as a movie in 2011, written, directed by and starring Perry. The film version of Madea's Big Happy Family raked in $25.8 million at the box office, taking second place. Perry's next film with Lionsgate was Good Deeds, in which Perry plays lead character Wesley Deeds. Good Deeds is a romantic drama film written, directed by, and starring Perry. The film was released on February 24, 2012. It is the 10th of 11 films that Perry directed and appears in. The film received a 29% rating by review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes and opened with a box office $15.5 million gross. The movie also stars Thandie Newton, Rebecca Romaine, Gabrielle Union, Eddie Cibrian, Jamie Kennedy, Felicia Rashad, and others. Well, producer Tyler Perry revealed he is heartbroken after a great-great-grandmother he'd been building a new house for died before he could hand over the keys. Well guys, what are your thoughts? Do tell us. Thanks for watching.